Hey everybody and welcome to today's video. We actually have the roadmap. Well happy about this. Well happy we actually have some information. Now I know what to do when it comes to like VALTAN and stuff. We're going to dive into this. I'm going to just like TLDR it. I'm not going to read everything. Make it nice and quick. So April and May roadmap, right? They say here about like Smilegate, join them, etc, etc. I'm not that's bits I'm not going to go through, but in April, so obviously this month, new martial artist, advanced class, the GLAIVIER. So GLAIVIER is Lance Master. This is really exciting because I think that Lance Master, honestly, is probably the most requested / like anticipated character to come out. People really want Lance Master, actually myself included. I'm really keen for Lance Master. So this is huge. I honestly think that this is the best move to bring out Lance Master first. You guys may not agree with that. That's totally fine. Let me know down in the comments if you think they should have brought out maybe like Summoner, for example, because, you know, in the mages, there's only two. You've got Bard and you've got Sorcerers. So, you know, there's arguments to be made there. But Lance Master, I really feel the community really wants. So I think honestly that's a good move there. So basically that's going to be coming this month. It's got two weapons you swap between. It's quite an interesting class, very flashy, loads of flips, loads of spins, massive AoEs and stuff. It's really cool. So I'm really excited. Then the next one here they have is South Vern. So this is another continent coming out. You got North Vern, and then next to it you've got South Vern. So this is another one. So there's a bit more story you can go through. You actually get like a lot of cards and stuff from this this area. It's quite nice. So really happy about that. There's some cool like storyline stuff. I won't spoil any of that stuff for you guys. You can go through and experience it yourself. So that'll be cool. Also as well with South Vern, one other thing that's important is with the maps. So with your Chaos Gates, you now want to be going, instead of doing the ones in Punica, go and do the ones in South Vern, because I believe you get Relic tier 3 maps. You get a chance to be able to get those ones. So really strong there. There's also a chaos dungeon type like dungeon at the end of it. You collect some keys and you go through destroying stuff, but it's another source of materials. Really nice. I'll make a video on that probably once we get that and we go there and we do it. But once you finish South Vern, then be on the lookout for this extra dungeon that you can go through to get some more juicy materials. All right, and then for the general updates down here, we've actually got some really nice stuff. So this is huge, right? Phaeton Power Pass that provides item level 960 gear to your new GLAIVIER or any other character you like. They're giving us a power pass, which is amazing, to be able to just boost a character up to 960, right? That's really cool. And then we have improved co-op party play for the secret maps. All 4 members can submit a map to get rewards with one run. This, for like me, for example, this is huge. I hate having like loads of maps build up, then you have to run every single one with like, you get a full party. I might have 5 maps. My friend might have like 5 maps. Someone else might have 6 maps. And you just spend so long running maps. This is amazing for speeding up. Huge quality of life. Really cool. And then we got chat tab settings are shared across the player roster. So again, that's quite useful. And improved book of coordination settings can use skill presets, tripod level, skill runes, gems, item sets, etc. So really nice stuff here. That's really cool. That's really cool. Right, so that's basically what we get in May. South Vern, the GLAIVIER class, and some quality of life things. Very happy about that. It also, because they haven't mentioned VALTAN in there, it gives us a lot of time to prepare for VALTAN, which is quite nice. All right, so it's not too rushed. Then in May, we promise to be on this sometimes, brutally so. So now one of those times, well, we can say that we firmly plan on releasing the Destroyer Advanced Class Trial Guardian raids. This is going to be cool, right? And quality of life adjustments in May. VALTAN, Legion Raid, and descaluda will be moved if we feel these activities will create pressure with the community. So basically, they're saying that they're planning to release like VALTAN and descaluda. Descaluda is the next Guardian raid, and it's actually really cool. It's like this giant like owl. You get relic level accessories. It's 14-15. So same with VALTAN, right? VALTAN you can get relic level accessories from. That's the Legion raid. That'll be coming potentially in May, but as they say here, they may move that on if they feel like there's too much pressure. If people haven't got there, if the majority of the I guess the player base aren't kind of ready. They don't want to bring it out and then have like the situation or the drama that happened with Argos, right? That people aren't ready for it. Argos, I honestly feel, was about 2 weeks, maybe too early. 2 weeks too early. People hadn't quite got there. Obviously, 3 weeks or so would have been quite nice. It's been out for a little while now. But imagine if it had just come out last week. A lot of people would be quite ready for it. They wouldn't feel like pressured to swipe and etc. So that's obviously what they're trying to avoid here, right? Our data suggests our data has suggested that a big enough portion of our active players will reach or be close to reaching the item levels needed to participate in higher level endgame content by May. And I think it's true. I've seen a lot of people already being able to smash like Argos, sorry, at 1370. There's a lot of people even across like our guilds, right? That are like 1400 now, 1385. There's a lot of people that have been parking their characters at 1385. I'm also very curious to see what this is going to have impact wise on the marketplace, because this could be very interesting, right? We could see the price of materials start to go up, where people go, oh yeah, let's go. Maybe shard bags start shooting up in price. People wanted to try and reach that 1415 to get ready for VALTAN. So we'll see what happens there. And then this is huge as well, right? New advanced class, the Destroyer. What's really cool about this is they're releasing a class this month and a class next month. That is huge. Honestly, I thought that it was going to be a bit more spread out than that, but I'm really happy. If they just hit us with loads of classes, that would be fantastic, right? So you'll find maybe some of the prices of engraving books and things might start to shoot up depending on what these classes use, right? So again, keep an eye on the market. You normally get as well a spike in prices of honing materials when a class comes out. So if you're trying to make a bit of money, maybe save up some towards when GLAIVIER is coming out, right? And you might be able to sell a load to make a load of money that way. So that's really cool. So we talked about the cataclysmic impact that warriors have on the battlefield. They just talk about Destroyer here, right? The Destroyer will join the Berserker Paladin Gun Lancer, etc, etc. And then if we scroll down to the Trial Guardian raids, this is basically harmonized Guardian raids that rotate. You get one Guardian that rotates out every single week. You can do 3 of them, and they are balanced. So they've got the scale of harmony. And also as well, you know the little circle you stand in? What do they call it here? They call it... Just leave players cannot use the battle workshop. So that's the little circle that you stand in where you can change your pots. You can, even go back and refill pots. You can change your build and things. You actually cannot use that. That's not there. It's just not there when you do these. So actually, it'd be quite funny to see, because it happened to be quite a few times, right? How many people go, let's make a group. They form a group. They go in and then they go, oh man, I'm in my Chaos Dungeon build. It will happen all the time. So just be careful. Like if you stood around in Panika, change your raid build, then enter them. All right. So, however, with increased challenge comes increased rewards. Rewards for each challenge guardian can be obtained once per roster per week and offer more diverse rewards than normal guardian raids. So, really cool. You just basically get a load of upgrade materials and some other bits and bobs. It's really cool, right? Then we have the general updates. May will also introduce a bunch of quality of life changes, including the ability to check daily and weekly content participation in a new menu, right? They got UI updates, they got improved party finder and party invites, updated loot dismantling, convenience features for the market auction house, and a few fun features like being able to randomly summon favorited mounts and new hairstyles for customization. There's some nice stuff here, but this is what I'm actually really excited about, right? It's including the ability to check daily and weekly content participation in the new menu. So again, this will come out in May, but essentially when you press escape and bring up the UI there on the end panel, you can set up what you're tracking. Have I done my Legion raids this week on this character? Have I done my Chaos Dungeons today? Have I done etc, etc? And you can set it up so you can see what you've done, what you've not, and kind of like a quick snapshot. So you're like, oh yeah, so you don't miss things. It's very, 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 very useful. So I'm really happy about that. And then, yeah, they're talking about descaluda. Is this what I was saying? This is the giant owl. And yeah, one of the things that's really cool about this, obviously, as I said, it drops relic level accessories. So really, really nice there. And then they're talking about Legion raid, VALTAN, so normal and hard. So normal is 14-15. Hard mode is 1445. That'll basically be for the whales. I know there are a bunch of people that are already there. Trying to push for hard mode would be quite a challenge, I think, for the majority of players. So I would say just take it chill and try and aim for 1415 on a character. Maybe even if you got like an ult approaching like 1370 by now, to be able to do ArkCast, you might even be able to get that to like VALTAN ready or something, and then have a look at getting like free level 3 engravings as well. All right, so really good raid. VALTAN is hella fun. If you go in blind, you will wipe like crazy. It's 2 parts as well. And one thing that's cool about VALTAN compared to ArkCast is ArkCast, if you do phase 1, maybe say you attempt phase 2 a whole bunch and you go, no, you don't do it, and you quit out and you accept the rewards, because you get 2 pop-ups. One pop-up to say like vote to leave, another pop-up to say do you want the rewards. So you've done part 1, you accept the rewards, then you're locked out for the week. You cannot go back in the same week on ArkCast and do phase 2 and maybe even phase 3. You're locked out completely. However, VALTAN, if you go in and do part 1 and then you come up, you get the rewards straight away. You don't have to vote to get the rewards, you just get them. They just go straight in your bag as soon as you finish the fight. If you then try part 2 a whole bunch, say, and then you fail it, you can go back in the same week and you go straight into phase 2. So it's really nice. You've got these kind of checkpoints that you can do, and that happens with the Legion raids. It's really cool. So you can even like say your group falls apart because somebody needs to go, they've got work, etc, you've been trying it for a couple hours, then you could just form a new group and go straight in at part 2 with other people that need to do part 2. So really nice quality of life there. And then yeah, looking ahead, this is not all the content that we will release in April and May. We'll keep you up to date if anything changes as we work through both these updates and work to ensure you know what is on the roadmap for the coming months. We're excited to watch you progress through your journeys in Arcadia, both vertical content and horizontally, as you explore, etc. And yeah, there'll be like other events and things I'm sure come through. Overall, quite happy about this. I honestly feel that Lance Master, right, is a good choice to come out. I also know there's a whole bunch of people that are excited for Destroyer. Let me know what you think about this down in the comments below. Remember, like, sub if you feel like it. If you feel like you like my content, that'd be amazing. I really appreciate it. And yeah, you can catch me live at twitch.tv/BennyGamingTV. So till next week, guys, really appreciate you, and let me know what you think down below. See ya.